Hey guys, this is Brian from thetruthaboutwatches.com here with you today with a review of the Alpha Explorer 2 GMT. Let me first start out by saying that I really don't care much for replica watches. As a matter of fact, I really won't buy them. I've had a couple given to me over the years. I'm going to spin this up real quick. Had a couple given to me and I always get rid of them. I'm just not really a big believer in ripping off another company's work. I just don't really care for it. The only reason I picked up this Alpha is because I got such a good deal on it, and I kind of appreciate the fact that Alpha wanted to provide consumers with a lower cost option to get some of their favorite designs. Again, I still don't like the fact that Alpha has kind of ripped off the Rolex look, but I can appreciate the affordable watch crowd wanting to have something that resembles a Rolex and not pay $5,000 for it, so I don't have as much of a problem with Alpha. I've got a couple of them. Again, this is the Explorer 2 GMT, and much like the real GMT, the red hand is adjustable on its own, and as you come to adjust the date, you can see the date changing here, and if you go the opposite way, the GMT hand changes all by itself, which is a really cool feature. You can also change GMT hand by going all the way out to the last stop and moving the hour hand. So generally, if you're going to set the time on this watch and you want the two to coordinate, which I always do, you go ahead and set the time first. So if it was going to be midnight here, and then you come back out to the second click, set your date, and then turn the wheel around to 24 hours. So just an interesting feature. It's a Chinese movement, obviously, and the fact that it's got an independently adjustable GMT hand is pretty cool. As you can see here, it is a hacking movement, which is pretty surprising. I've got some Seiko watches that cost a lot more than $45 that don't hack, so if you're an accuracy freak, you could feasibly get your fix out of this watch. I'll let it shoot back out there. And I just want you to see real quick, one thing that makes me a little bit nervous about this particular watch when this GMT hand comes around. Let's see if it'll do it again. It's almost like it touches the minute hand when it goes by. I'm not sure if you could see that or not. As you can hear there, it is a manual wind watch. It winds pretty smoothly. But the GMT hand does scare me just a little bit. I'm kind of afraid that one day I'm going to wake up and the hands are going to be all tangled. Wouldn't be surprised. This watch is about almost exactly the same size as an Explorer 2 GMT. The crown guards are the same. Obviously there's Alpha's little A logo, and just a very, very plain case back with the Super Oyster look. This watch is on a faux Seiko Z22 rubber. The reason I say it's fake, it was sold to me like this, and I have another one sitting over in my bedroom there, and it just doesn't seem to be made of the same stuff, so I'm guessing this one's fake. A couple things to note. They just call the Explorer 2 water resistant. I'm not entirely sure what that means, and we're going to learn together here. The case back says, oh, nothing at all. Oh, 3 atmospheres, so not very deep at all. This might be your watch for the shower. I don't know if I'd do any kind of diving with this at all. The one thing to say about Alpha that has really impressed me, actually, is the reliability and accuracy of this Chinese movement in a $50 watch. This watch gains about 27 seconds, about 47 seconds a month. So, you know, for a $50 cheap Chinese movement, that's really not that bad. It is fairly accurate. I've had pretty good luck as far as shock resistance goes. This watch kind of turned into my daily beater for a long time, just because I didn't really care about it. And it's been beat up pretty good, and it's held up. As you can see here, the crystal sticks up just a little bit above the bezel, which is going to be kind of a scratch magnet. Of course, it has the date cyclops. As you know, I'm not a fan of those at all. Check out the Loom real quick. Alpha clearly did not spend much money on their Loom paint, which I can't really blame them. Again, it's a $50 watch. But each indicator and each hand on the watch does have Loom on it, which is a nice touch compared to some other I'll just say more expensive watches that didn't bother to put Loom on their GMT hands. Kind of frustrating. But we'll give it just another second here and kill the lights. So as you can see there, the 12 o'clock indicator almost is made of a different Loom material than the rest of the watch. I'm going to hit it with the light again one more time. That wasn't quite long enough. One thing to note also, the black dial on this watch is pretty good looking. I'm not sure if it's ionic plated or if it's just painted black, but it's got a really cool look. One thing I do like about this watch is it's almost got that Rolex Pro Hunter look to it, with the red writing and the black dial and the black band. It's a pretty cool watch. You can see again the Loom just doesn't really add up. It's cheap. Again, $50 watch, and that's not on sale. It's $50 retail, so you're gonna get what you pay for. I feel like in the arena of value, Alpha does chalk up pretty well. Again, for 50 bucks, if this watch only ran for a year and I threw it away, I wouldn't really be upset. I would say I got some pretty good use out of it. And the nice thing about Alpha, all my Alphas, is it's fine to wear this watch somewhere where you wouldn't normally wear a mechanical watch, because you just don't have to worry about it. So I can wear this watch to work, I can wear it to, you know, play in the backyard with the kids, whatever's going on, and you still get to have a nice looking, decently reliable mechanical watch without the fear of, you know, breaking your Seiko or breaking your Citizen or your Rolex. So, you know, being able to have this Explorer styled watch and not worry about it so much is a pretty cool thing for me. I'm kind of a neat freak about watches, so my nice ones stay nice, and I kind of use these to beat around. So that's about it for the Alpha Explorer 2 GMT. It's a pretty good watch, fairly reliable, and I'd say for $50 it's probably worth buying again. Again, you're far enough from a replica here. It's got its own brand name, even if they do just copy other brands, but at least it doesn't say Rolex and have a Chinese movement, which kind of irritates me. So these are pretty cool. I can tolerate them as far as the clone world goes, and I've had good experiences with them so far. So that'll be it for today, and I'll see you guys next time.